Zombie Army 4 Dead War, one of the more highly anticipated games of 2020, at least when it comes down to shooter games in general. This game will be developed and published by Rebellion Developments, and it is a game that will be considered the direct sequel to Zombie Army Trilogy, which came out back in 2015 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. And basically, this game is a part of the Sniper Elite series, which has been out since, or has been around since 2005. The latest, major installment came out back in 2017, and it was Sniper Elite 4. And basically, this particular game is one that is, judging from the trailer, looks very fun. It looks very violent and gory and all that stuff. Some people get vibes of Call of Duty being mixed with Dead Rising as far as, blood and gore and violence is concerned. And, the game has a rather interesting, setting / plot in relation to, killing off zombies that are basically led by, an undead Hitler. And the setting of the game takes place in 1946. So this would be about a year after Hitler allegedly died in 1945. And the reason I say allegedly is because there's many different versions of the story of what really happened following or around the time of his demise. Some people say he got away. Some people say, he got killed in action. Really depends on who you ask or what version of history you look. But based on what the history books say and what you just read on the internet in general, basically Hitler got killed in action, and pretty much 1946 in this game, he is back, and he pretty much brought his undead Nazi, horde with him, and players have to kill them off using all kinds of weapons, such as sniper rifles, and they have to use booby traps, and they have to use special gear to kind of fight off this onslaught. It's something that's really interesting, especially if you watch the trailer, which came out back in October 15th, or sometime in, mid-October. Basically, it was a really interesting trailer. It definitely has the feel of a Call of Duty type game, and it's one that would definitely be attraction for the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. It's a shame because this game probably could have been saved for next generation console, PlayStation 5 or Project Scarlet, but since those two consoles will be backwards compatible anyways, I don't think it really matters. But as far as upcoming shooter games in relation to 2020 is concerned, basically, Zombie Army 4 Dead War is going to be one of the biggest titles of 2020, and it looks very promising based on what we've seen, what we've heard about the game in general.